Dear students, I am going to discuss the question write a note on objectives of business. The same question appeared in GNDU University Examinations December 2018 in paper of business organization. So first, what do you mean by business? We can define business is an economic activity which is concerned with production or purchase and distribution of goods and services with the object of earning profits. In the words of L.H. Hannay, business may be defined as a human activity directed towards producing or acquiring wealth through buying or selling of goods. Now let's talk about objectives of business. It is generally believed that a business has a single objective, that is to make profit. But it cannot be the only objective of business. While pursuing the objectives of earning profit, the business units do keep the interest of their owners in view. However, any business unit cannot ignore the interest of its employees, customers, community, as well as the interest of society as a whole. So we can classify the objectives of the business as first we will take economic objectives, and first point is profit earning. Now, profit is the lifeblood of business, without which no business can survive in a competitive market. Profit must be earned to ensure the survival of business, its growth and expansion over time. Creation of customers. A business unit cannot survive unless there are customers to buy the products and services. So, it needs to attract more and more customers for its existing as well as new products. And this is achieved with the help of various marketing activities. Regular innovations. Innovation means change, which bring about improvement in products, process of production and distribution of goods. Business units, through innovation, they are able to reduce cost by adopting better methods of production and also increase their sales by attracting more customers because of improved products. Use of power looms in place of hand loom is the result of innovation. Best possible use of resources. Business activities require various resources like men, machine, material, money, and availability of these resources is very limited. So every business should try to make the best possible use of these resources. Market standing. Business must establish a place for itself in the market and protect itself from the various competitors. So business has to acquire a reasonable share of total market and preserve and enhance its market share. So next category is social objectives, that is production and supply of quality goods and services. It is not desirable on the part of businessman to supply adulterated or inferior goods which cause injuries to customers. Even they should charge the price according to the quality of goods and services provided to the society. Again, the customers also expect timely supply of all these requirements. Then next is adoption of fair trade practices. In every society, activities such as hoarding, black marketing and overcharging, they are considered undesirable. Besides, misleading advertisements often give a false impression about the quality of products. So these are the unfair trade practices. So business unit must not create artificial scarcity of essential goods or raise prices for the sake of earning more profits. So the objective of business should be to adopt fair trade practices for the welfare of the consumer as well as the society. Contribution to general welfare of the society. This is possible through running of schools, colleges, opening of vocational training centers to train the people to earn their livelihood, opening new hospitals for medical facilities and providing recreational facilities for general public like parks, sports complexes, etc. Creation of employment. Again, this is another objective of the business. Business can help the society by creating more and more job opportunities. The expansion of business not only helps in employing more persons in the factory, but it has multiple effects too. Utilizing natural resources properly. A business is not free to damage or cause depletion of natural resources. The business should put the scarce natural resources to the best possible use. Wastage of anything will not only be loss of enterprise but also will be a national loss. Now let's discuss human objectives. First is economic well-being of employees. In business, employees must be provided with fair remuneration and incentives for performance, benefits of provident fund, pension, and other amenities like medical facilities, housing facilities, etc. Then, social and psychological satisfaction of employees. This is possible by making the job interesting and challenging, putting the right person in right job, and reducing the monotony of work. Opportunities for promotion and advancement in career should also be provided to the employees. Further, grievances of employees should be given prompt attention and their suggestions should be considered seriously when decisions are made. If employees are happy and satisfied, they can put their best efforts in work. Development of human resources. Employees as human beings always want to grow and their growth requires proper training as well as development. So business can prosper if the people employed can improve their skills and develop their abilities and competency in course of time. So this is important. This business should arrange training and development programs for its employees. Well-being of socially and economically backward people. Business units being inseparable part of society should help backward classes and also people those who are physically and mentally challenged. This can be done in many ways. For example, vocational training programs may be arranged to improve the earning capacity of the backward people in the community. While recruiting its staff, business should give preference to physically and mentally challenged persons. Business units can also help and encourage meritorious students by awarding scholarships for higher studies. Satisfaction of consumers. The consumer should be provided quality goods at reasonable prices. The taste, liking, and requirements of consumers should be given due weightage. The business is meant for consumers and their satisfaction should be the main objective of business. Satisfaction of shareholders. The management should give a reasonable return on the money invested by shareholders and the shareholders should also feel that their money is not misused by the management. Helpful to government. A business owes responsibility to government also. So every industrial house should use the methods of controlling pollution at unit level. Business should also pay various taxes to the government honestly and in time. Then national objectives. Development of small entrepreneurs. Yes, they should not be taken as a competitor, right? Small units should be patronized by purchasing their products for further assembling, etc. And big units may help by encouraging ancillary units to sell their products to them and arranging industrial inputs for them. National self-sufficiency and export development. To help the country to become self-reliant, business units have the added responsibility of restricting import of goods. Besides, every business unit should aim at increasing exports and adding to the foreign exchange reserves of the country. Promotion of social justice. As a responsible citizen, a businessman is expected to provide equal opportunities to all persons, irrespective of their caste, color, creed, religion, and all these things. So, social justice should be there. Production according to national priority. Yes, this is again important objective. While producing, business units should produce and supply goods in accordance with the priorities laid down in the plans and policies of the government. So one of the national objectives of the business in our country should be to increase the production and supply of essential goods at reasonable prices. Then contribution to the revenue of the country. The business owner should pay their taxes and dues honestly and regularly. So this will increase the revenue of the government, which can be used for the development of the nation. So there should be no cheating from the point of view of businessmen. Global objectives. Raise general standard of living. Growth of business activities across national borders makes quality goods available at reasonable prices all over the world. The people of one country get to use similar types of goods that people in other countries are using. So this improves the standard of living of people. Reduce disparities among nations. Business should help to reduce disparities among the rich and the poor nations of the world by expanding its operations by way of capital investment in developing as well as underdeveloped countries. It can foster their industrial and economic growth. Make available globally competitive goods and services. Business should produce goods and services which are globally competitive and have huge demand in foreign market. This will improve the image of exporting country and also earn more foreign exchange of the country. So in this way we can say the business has many objectives which we have classified, like it has economic objective, social objective, human objective, national objective and global objectives. Thank you.